when it's blended to perfection, there is no other scent that is top tier than a rose oud combo. And so guys, hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Elite Nurse Lifestyle, where we discuss all things fashion, most importantly, fragrances. If this is your first time here, thanks for stopping by. And if you like the content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For all my returning subscribers, thank you. So guys, we are going to discuss my top 5 favorite rose scents. And so guys, typically I am not a huge rose lover. However, I've always said this, when done well, when it's blended to perfection, there is no other scent that is top tier than a rose oud combo. And so guys, I have 5 rose fragrances that I am currently obsessed with. And so I wanted to share those with you. If that is something you're interested in, stick around. My first rose scent, and this is a combination of rose and oud, is from the house of Armani Privé. And I am speaking of no other than Rose d'Arby. Guys, I've had this scent for over a year now, and I have just grown to really enjoy this fragrance, because before it was a little bit too green for me. I really didn't know if I cared for it as much, but guys, this is such a good scent. Rose d'Arby from Armani Privé. It has, of course, rose, there's patchouli, there's agarwood, which is the oud, and there's also vanilla in this fragrance. Definitely a greener, on the greener side of rose, but it is done so well. It's so elegant that it's just become one of those scents that I just really kind of long to wear, and is just one of those classic rose scents that you know, it is, you smell the rose, that's the most prominent thing. Of course, you also get that oud mixture, and you get the patchouli. It's spicy, warm, woodsy. It is just so classy, so elegant, and definitely one of the rose scents that I would say to try to get your hands on, even for a sniff before you buy, because I think, you know, I wouldn't say it's a safe blind buy. However, for me, I just absolutely love this scent. And so that's my first, Rose d'Arby, from the house of Armani. So my second fragrance, which, if I may say so myself, is one of, it may be my favorite from the list. I've raved so much about this fragrance since getting it. Almost, it may be 6 months now that I've had this fragrance, and I'm telling you guys, I have raved so much about this fragrance because it was love at first sniff. I got it as a sample initially, and I was just like, I gotta get this. I have to have this in my possession. And so it's none other than Oud Rose Intense from the house of Fragrance du Bois. Guys, I love this house. Like, when I got the fragrance, they sent me over some samples, and I'm just like obsessed. I've always known about Santal Complete and Oud Rose Intense. Those are just, you know, I think top tier. Like, honestly, a lot of the fragrances in this brand is so top tier. It's just like, how could you not even like that fragrance? So this one, Oud Rose Intense, guys. Oh, guys. like I said this before, like, it gives me this visceral reaction whenever I wear it. And it's not like a huge projection or a huge sillage. It is more like for that close, intimate setting. Like, I'm telling you guys, when I wear this, you know, it's like special, okay? Like, I just love the scent. I love this fragrance. This is definitely one of those fragrances that I feel like I will always have in my collection. And so it's sweet, it's intoxicating, it's sensual. Like, guys, this, I can't say enough about this. Like, this is just amazing. So it has fruity notes at the top. There is bergamot, there's also rose, sandalwood, there is geranium, amber, and there is agarwood. Like, guys, when I'm telling you that the rose oud combo, if you get the right combination, it is just chef's kiss, okay? And this is chef's kiss right here. Like, you cannot go wrong with this scent. I literally cannot see anyone not liking this fragrance. Like, I think it was in my most seductive scents. And this, guys, I'm telling you, if you are having like that intimate setting and you just want people to not, you know, just be all up on you, this right here, this will do it. And there's also a few others from this house that I'm just like, you know, I have to get my hands on them. And so that's it. This is actually my favorite from the list, Oud Rose Intense. Guys, get a sample, get your nose on it. It's just bomb.com, okay? So guys, my third rose fragrance that I am obsessed with is none other than Siberian Rose, also from the Fragrance du Bois collection. And guys, I got this sample when I bought the Oud Rose Intense, and I loved the Oud Rose Intense, and this was like second runner-up to the samples that I received. I received this, and then I also received Oud Violet Intense, which I didn't really care for because it was kind of animalic, and so I didn't really care for that one. I was, you know, but Siberian Rose and Oud Rose Intense. So guys, with the Siberian Rose, this is a little bit colder. It's not as sweet, but it is so beautiful. Like, this is perfect for this fall and winter weather that we're gonna be going into. Because when you think of Siberia, you know that's from the country of Russia, and it just conjures up, like, you know, images of cold weather and being, you know, cozy and bundled up. And guys, this fragrance is just absolutely amazing. It is like I said, a little bit colder, than not as sweet as the Oud Rose Intense. So it has notes of pear, there's juniper, there's pink pepper, cinnamon. Guys, I told you before that I just absolutely love fragrances with cinnamon in it. There is tuberose in the middle, as well as the rose, ylang ylang, leather. Guys, if you know me, you know I love a leather note. And so when I smelled this, I was like, I could just see myself in my leather jacket, my boots with my jeans on, and just like, this is giving bad girl vibes right here, okay? Just like, don't play with me, you know what I mean? And so the base has moss, amber, and patchouli. But guys, it is absolutely a beautiful fragrance, like top tier, okay? Oud Rose Intense, Siberian Rose, like literally, I don't see how you could go wrong. Get your hands a sample, get a sniff, whatever you have to do. Check these two out because it is absolutely stunning. These are, I feel like, are you know, the more potent ones compared to say like Santal Complete. Santal Complete, beautiful fragrance, but I would see it more for like tropical weather. You know, this is the same thing, guys. It doesn't have a huge projection, a huge sillage, but it is just a beautiful scent. If someone is in your bubble, they're gonna smell you and they're gonna be like, wow, wow. Okay, so that was my third, Siberian Rose. And so guys, my fourth fragrance that I am absolutely obsessed with. I said before that I was gonna be getting this fragrance into my collection because I'm just tired of getting samples and going through them like water. And it's none other than Atomic Rose from the House of Initio. Guys, this fragrance is absolutely amazing. And when I tell you beast mode, like sillage projection is just beast mode with this fragrance. And it has 2 roses in this fragrance. It starts at the top with Hedione, pink pepper, there's bergamot, and then in the mid there is Bulgarian rose, there's Turkish rose, and Egyptian jasmine. And then in the base you have the Madagascar vanilla as well as amber. But this, guys, this fragrance is absolutely one of the best from Initio. And you know the House of Initio, if you've ever sampled any of their collection, they are just like one of those top brands. It's top tier. And this fragrance, it's definitely, you get the floral notes, but also it's sweet, it's a little warm, and just one of those fragrances that is just so intoxicating, absolutely amazing. And so guys, this other fragrance, my 5th fragrance, is one that I received a few samples whenever I purchased my Bal de Freak, and I got some samples of this fragrance, and I was just like blown away, absolutely blown away. And it's from the House of Byredo. And so when I got Bal de Freak, they sent me over these samples, and I came to Rose of No Man's Land, and when I tell you, I was just like, I have to get this. This is my next fragrance, because I bought Bal de Freak and I also bought Velvet Haze, which is perfect for, you know, a summer scent, but that leans a little bit more masculine, but I'll tell you about that at another time. But Rose of No Man's Land is just absolutely beautiful, guys. It's floral, it's ambery, it's you know, it's got Turkish rose. It says Turkey red rose at the top, as well as pink pepper are the notes in the top, and then you have Turkey red rose, raspberry bloom in the mid, and at the base there is papyrus and amber. So it's warm, it's floral, it's just absolutely beautiful, guys. Like the blend in this fragrance is just I don't see anyone not liking this. It's very likable, very friendly, you know, rose scent, a very likable rose scent. I can see it being one of the fragrances that is just really popular to, you know, people, because it's just so likable. It's just a beautiful scent. And so guys, it's actually on the way to me, but there was a back order, and so I'm still waiting for it. I didn't want to hold up my video just because I didn't have it, but once I do have it, I'll go over it more in depth. But it is just so beautiful, guys. Rose of No Man's Land from Byredo is my 5th scent. Get a sample, check it out, and let me know what you think. And so guys, my bonus fragrance is none other than Roses Vanille. I've spoken about this fragrance before on my channel, and so I just wanted to introduce the newer fragrances that I came across that I'm really loving, and so, but definitely had to include this in the lineup for roses, you know, favorite roses scent, because this is just one of the favorite from the house of Mancera. It's, you know, it's sweet, it's a little powdery, it's a little musky. It's definitely, the rose is really prominent in it. It has in the top notes, there is lemon and also water notes. In the mid, there is the rose, there's also sugar. And in the base, it has the vanilla, there's sugar, white musk, and cedar. So guys, but this is just an absolutely beautiful fragrance. I know most people are already familiar with this scent, but I just had to include it because it's one of the best ones, I think, from the house of Mancera, Roses Vanille. Check it out. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed my favorite rose scents currently, because you know this list possibly might change in the next few months or maybe next year. So, but these are the ones that I am currently obsessed with. And leave me a note in the comment section and let me know which ones are your favorite, and if you have any other rose fragrances that you are just obsessed with, guys. So again, if you do like the content, please like, share, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.